Hey everybody, this is Miko with the Permit Empire. I am jumping in to make a really quick live video. I want to thank those of you who tune in. I'm going to also just go ahead and thank those of you who catch this on the replay. I want to let you know that I really do appreciate it. And I just wanted to jump in, make a super quick video. So, as you know, depending on when you're watching this video, let me straighten this up a little bit. Depending on when you're watching this video, right? Today is the first day of a new month. And always, when I'm getting to a new month, I'm always reflecting on the past month. I'm always reflecting on what I did this time last year, but I'm always trying to make things a little bit better, right? So that is what I'm going to talk a little bit about today. Hey, Shanta. Hey, Robin. How you two doing? Good to see you in here. So yes, I'm just jumping in here because yes, this is here we are, September 1st. This is the last month of the third quarter. So we're about to get ready to start going into that last quarter of the year. So we want to make it count. So with this being said, not only am I looking at okay, hey Tara, how you doing? So not only am I looking at okay, new month, how are we getting this thing started? But I usually use this month when it's like the last month of a quarter. I usually use that to say, hey, I'm also going to get ready for the next month. So, how are we going to do that? What's our next move? What's our next goal? So let's take a look back at kind of what took place last month, right? Like I said, I'm usually trying to make sure that I'm doing a little bit better than I did the month before. Generally speaking, I'm in a competition with myself. I'm always in a competition with myself because I want to outdo myself from the month before. I want to make sure that whatever I did last month, if there was something that worked, I want to make sure that I'm doing it again this month or I'm doing more of it this month. I want to make sure I'm putting some real effort, some real focus, some real attention to that thing this month. But if there's something that I did last month that didn't go so well, didn't work out so well for me, I'm making sure that, hey, maybe I pivot, maybe I maneuver a little bit from that, and maybe I go ahead and start focusing again on those things that work for me. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? So good to see everybody kind of chit chatting in the comments. I think that's super cool. So, but yeah, so that's what we want to do. So that's kind of what I'm in here for. I wanted to see what everyone is doing going forward, not just about permit running, but in general in your business. Because I know a lot of you that actually watch my videos. I know a lot of you are actually in business in general. You're in business. Yes, I know we just did the boot camp over the weekend as well, so we got some new information. I want to know what is it that you're looking to do going forward. Me, myself, like I said, I'm definitely looking at what I did last month. I want to make more this month than I did last month. I want to do a little bit more connecting than I did last month. I even want to work more on my social media a little bit more this month. Last month, I said, okay, I went to last month and I said, okay, let's get more clients. I want to go ahead and start marketing for more clients. And then I did get a new client. I got a small client, which was good because to be honest with you, I'm like working at full capacity right now. I really can't take much more on, but I did still want to make sure that my business is up and operational. Like I wanted to make sure things are going smooth. And something that someone brought to my attention is that my website does not work. That is something that I have not paid any attention to because guess what? My website is truthfully like I don't even know the last time I visited it. So I do not know. I did not know that it wasn't working, but one of you told me that my website wasn't working. So I'm really trying to be intentional this month, just going into this month. I'm trying to get real intentional about making sure that I'm on top of those things because it's easy for me to get on here and maybe say to you what you should be doing, but I want to make sure that I'm also doing all of those things that I'm telling you to do. Plus, I'm making sure just in general, because I don't talk about websites much, but it's super important. I know it's important to have that up for a multitude of reasons. Of course, one being business credit. Initially, when I was applying for business credit, I know a lot of my vendors wanted to see that my website was up. But since then, I have kind of just like I said, I don't even remember. Like, I don't know when it stopped working. One of you told me it wasn't working, and that was pretty much that. So I really want to be intentional about making sure that my business is up to par because, hey, I'm a business. So I want to make sure that everything is working, everything's smooth. Definitely want to, most definitely, like I said, visit some of those areas that were working that I know that I was moving along quite well. I want to actually make some more time for that. I said before about how I stopped doing the insurance because I wanted to focus a little bit more on, permit processing, and even more so, this month I really, really want to take that up a notch, and even kind of work on team building because again, this is we're getting close to going into that last quarter of the year. So you want to make sure that, hey, we're looking forward to how we're going to proceed. We're setting ourselves up now for that last quarter. I will say in that last quarter, I kind of take a little bit of a break because that's when I do like family vacations, that kind of thing. So I take a little bit of a break. I take it easy just a little bit, but that doesn't stop my bills. My bills are still coming. I still got to eat. Business is still operational. Like I have to make sure that those things are going. So what am I doing now? What am I implementing now to make sure that I'm setting myself up to go into that last quarter good? Same thing for you. We have to examine that. What are you doing now to set yourself up to go into that last quarter strong? Because we're going to finish this thing off strong. We want our businesses up, established. We want to be running smooth. So what is it that we're going to be doing? Tara, the name of my website is still not up. Still not up. It is permitempire.com. That is actually what it is, permitempire.com. But it's not up for whatever reason. I do not know why it's not operational, but that's what it is. And like I said, I'm going into this month being real intentional. I'm going to make sure it is up. And so you have to also hold me accountable to that as well, because that's something that we should be doing. We should be holding each other accountable with our business goals. We go into a new month. Guess what? We need to make sure that we're setting goals that are attainable, that we can break down even into not just monthly, but we can break it down to weekly. Then we can break it down to even daily, what it is that we need to do to hit those goals that we're setting in place, right? Shata, okay, you are looking for a business bank account and you have someone working on your logo and your business cards, and you're hoping to get your first sale in September, whether it's notary or permanent. Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. And you're on the right path. That's really, really good. So hopefully with those things going, hey, you're just setting yourself right up to walk right into that first sale. So that's really excellent. Shada, what area are you in again? I forgot. Totally forgot what area you in. But see, that's excellent. We should be setting those goals because even with your goals, those are goals that you can truly break down weekly to daily to make sure that you're accomplishing them by the end of the month. Because not only do we want to accomplish those, like I want you to hit your first sale, but then your second and your third one as well, right? So we're aiming for that first sale, but this whole setup, oh, you're in Maryland. Okay, yeah, that's right, you're in Maryland. But yeah, the whole setup is we're getting our business situated to where, hey, we go into the month strong, we end it even stronger. So yes, even those goals we're setting ourselves up so that we're accomplishing them daily, weekly, and by the time it gets to the end of the month, we have completely, hit those goals that we have set for ourselves. So yes, we definitely want to make sure that that's what we're doing. We want to come into every single month making sure we hit those goals. But first of all, not just hitting those goals, we want to make sure that we're setting those goals. And something I usually do is I write my goals down. I want that to be in front of me every month. I want that to be a part of, okay, I see this daily. I see this daily. Because when you write something down, you're more likely to actually go for it and then obtain it. So, yes, we should be writing it down. We should be journaling as well. I have two whiteboards. I actually have three, but the ones that I use, I have two whiteboards. I have one that's actually in my bedroom that I write my goals on that, and then I have one in my office so that I can always see it. That I also have my goals written on. But I also write. I also make sure that that's what I'm doing. Okay, Robin, you joined several local contract. Yes, you joined several local contractor groups on Facebook. Look at that. You're already setting yourself up to actually win this month, which is beautiful. That's right. But yes, we should be journaling. We should be making sure that, okay, every single month when we go into the month, we have a list of things that we have to go for. Because again, once you write something down, you are more, like statistics say, that you're more likely to achieve those things just because of that simple act of writing it down. So we need to write it down. We need to keep it in front of us as much as possible. That's why I said, like, in my room, I have my board in my office, but I also have like a notebook that I go ahead, I write some things down as well, because guess what? That's important to our business structure. That's important for us just in business. Yes, Robin. Like, I know some people do not necessarily believe in vision boards. I get it, right? But to have that in front of you, it's like it feels like you can almost touch that those goals that you're setting. And I believe we should all have that, and not even just wait for the end of the year that we're moving into a new year, but we need to break that down every single month, because goals kind of change as, even as the years go on, our goals kind of change throughout the year. Like, something that I noticed, like, I came into the year doing insurance, and I had that still as a part of my business, but as the year went on, even with that, I kind of weeded that out a little bit. I still have it there. Like, it still is a part of my business because I'm still an insurance agent, but for the most part, I don't pursue it so much. I didn't think that coming into the year that would happen. But as I continue to see how my business is evolving, I was able to, okay, adjust, shift, pivot, make some moves. So we should always be doing that for ourselves, for even our personal growth. We should be doing that. We should be, okay, this month I'm going to make sure that, I'm eating a little bit better. Maybe I'm taking my vitamins, just those kind of different things. Even for personal growth, we should be doing that for ourselves, and not just business. But of course, I talk about business all the time. So yes, definitely in our businesses, let's make sure that, hey, we're setting goals every month, setting them every single month, and we are going out there to actually get those goals, to make those goals happen. It means nothing just to write them down. It means something when you actually pursue it. It means something. Then that's when you change things. That's when the shift happens. That's when you cause change in your situation. We all have things going on, but when you get active, when you put your best foot forward, so to say, when you actually make a move in the right direction, that's when you will see change happen. So I really just wanted to jump in here really quick, because hey, I can't let it go that, hey, we're in a new month, right? Because I'm always setting my goals. I'm like, hey, I get my list out. I start changing up my whiteboard. I start, okay, this, I'm going to focus a little bit more on this, maybe not so much on this. Of course, every month I'm trying to beat myself. So far this year, this is the ninth month. I had 1 month where I did not beat myself, basically, because I told you I'm in competition with me. I understand there's competition is healthy. But I am not in a situation where I'm in competition with anyone else to where I'm trying to like tear anybody down or whatever. No, I am trying to be better than I was last month. I am trying to always do better than what I did before. I want to end better than where I started. And that's kind of where we should all be going in our businesses. We're all learning new things. Like, we're all doing that. We're all on that journey together. I know I am not at a place where I have all of the answers and all. No, every month I am still learning. Every month I am still building. Every month I am still growing. And it works out so well when we kind of even have a group of us together who, yes, we're doing the same thing every month. We're trying to make sure that our business is in grow mode. We want to make sure that that's what it's all about. Our business needs to be in grow mode. That's right, Robin. It's okay to say yes to yourself. Mindset matters. Absolutely 100%. I agree with that, Robin. But yes, so we definitely let's keep positive. Let's stay positive, and let's move in a positive direction for ourselves, for our family, for our lives, for our business. We really need to just keep moving in a positive direction. So yes, make those goals, list them out, and then go after them. List them, and then actually go out there and do something to make it happen. I truly believe in reaping and sowing. What you put out there, at some point you're going to sow from that. So what is it that you're putting out there? Definitely, let's be mindful of that. Now, I do not want to keep you too long. I just wanted to make a real quick video. that's it. And I wanted us to just kind of, hey, make sure we're focusing on our goals, set those goals, make sure we're actually doing what it takes to obtain those goals, to go out there and get it. So, everyone, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day or rest of your evening. And definitely, we will get back together again. If you have any comments, you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the chat. I try my best to get to as many of them as I can, but please feel free to leave them there. And until next time, I look forward to chit chatting with you later.